Okay, that's it. That's all we need to see. That's all we need to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Do you believe in karma?
No, I believe in God's judgment.
Yeah.
And that's a prank. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I did? Do you know what I did just to even the score? Is I stood there and I said, I want to prove a point to you. I want you, as far as away I am to you, to shoot me point blank range. And it just is shocking. It's water. And it's something that was fun. We had a lot of fun. I don't know how much fun the other people had, but we had a lot of fun. And I don't think that there's any negative consequences by a prank.
Just as a way of math, for every chewed up gum you drop on the sidewalk, you will step in two. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you're going to get a lot of water squirted on you.
I welcome it.
Cast off this mortal coil.
I welcome. As a matter of fact, I hope, please, if anybody wants to plot on myself or even participate in such activities that we could sell to Jackass or something, I'd be welcome to open for that. But is it, what can we do as far as an improv situation?
I think we're on a roll already here. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Hey, let me tell you something. Yasser, here's another thing. Yasser was horribly. Yasser, the Acme Instant commercial. If you log through the footage, you're going to find, and you're going to know when to stop it. I want you to stop it when you find like the choo-choo walking. That was the one more government shit that's being orchestrated. We use that as a way to identify the tyrannicalness of a one. That's what this was going to be about. Anyway, find that thing I did at the group home and just play it up to the point where we're outside doing the choo-choo train dance with the 100 people in the group home. And that's it. When you find that, let me know.
Stay with us, folks.
Okay.
It's going to get better. I know you're enthralled, but it's going to get better.
You want to do some improvs?
Trust me. What do you got in mind? Improv. You got any kind of good stuff?
Well,
any kind of mediocre stuff?
My
dead blonde jokes.
My inner child's in prison right now.
Otherwise, yes.
And it's not getting any mail.
Not getting any.
Oh, okay. Tell him to rewind it to the beginning of that. He's got to rewind it to the beginning of that, and when we're outside doing the choo-choo is when you should like cut it, because I did some terrible things with this because I just knew nobody else would ever have a chance to do that. I put vulgarities in it, and I've had a change of heart through my faith.
I know you had a rebirth, a renaissance.
Well, actually, no, I'm very serious about this.
Speaking of dead blonde, do you know what they call the dead blonde in the closet?
No.
Last year's winner of hide and seek. I'd love to say. I owe you some more money. Okay, I'm trying to work here. Okay.
Hey, it's going to work here, people. Okay.
There's not much I can say. I got one leg in the grave,
One leg in the grave. Do you know where your other leg is?
No, not really.
No, he lost his. He didn't lose it.
No.
They took it.
They took it.
Well, you were asleep.
Right.
And they never said, "Okay, we're going to put it here for you." No. I had a brother that lost a leg and didn't lose a leg. They took it like they took yours.
Yeah.
And they buried it with another dead person, or with a dead person. So when they dig him up 10,000 years ago, what are those? What are they going to do? Then it's like three-legged people. Wow.
Three-legged people.
This dead stuff really disturbs me. Can we keep talking about it?
Okay, no, wait. Okay, that's where you're going to stop it, Yasser.
Okay.
That's the stopping point. Take it from the beginning.
Is there another one of these horrible gangs?
No, you're going to love this. Okay, rewind it to the very beginning and stop it at that point, like when the things, like when I say I start to trip on
We're
you.
not going to hurt children.
No, of course. I would never. I hope you never even would get the idea that would even be capable, because that's absolutely not. What I did is I did something. Look, one day I was writing an idea in my head that and I heard all these weird noises. And I said, what the?
You heard noises in your
head? No. In a place, in a house, this huge house. Like,
you heard it? Were they in the house or in your head?
It was in the yard. It was like, no, not in my head. It was like,
the voices were in the yard.
They were in the yard. And I said, what? You got to go back further, Yasser. You got to go back further, unless he's been actually playing it. So I heard these weird noises.
I'm actually having a good time.
Are you really? Yeah. So I thought to myself, pardon my French, what the fuck is that? Because I heard, and I parted the bushes, and there was like this house. Here it is.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Turn up the audio, Yasser, so can we hear it in the studio?
So you parted the bushes. There's a sandbox there.
Turn it up, Yasser.
So I decided that I would go in and investigate, and see what all the ruckus was. What? And to my great surprise, I'd really entered into the land of the booger eaters. And as I walked in, oh my brothers and sisters, what I discovered is that I had crossed the line, and I was in the merry land of the misfits. And indeed, I finally found the place that I really belonged. And your most humble narrator and host, that would be me, had become king of all the retards. So then the festivities and the party began. We had such a great time, but there was one problem. That problem was that hit of acid I took started to kick in. And things like started to look blurry and funny. Kind of
You know,
misshaped
Yasser,
and
why don't you
mismatched.
cut it, because after this it gets
I
bad.
started to think,
You know,
maybe there was something wrong. And
I had a change of heart. I really did. I decided to go full blown with that, and it really was.
Do you feel bad about that?
Not the part that you saw, no.
Because I don't approve of that.
And I actually, I understand. There's, I put certain things in later that were, the first part of that is entertainment, and I don't feel that I did anything bad, but I had a change of heart, and I decided to really.
You don't think you were abusing these people?
Absolutely not. We're having fun together. That's why that I edited out the last half of this, because of what you just said. The first half of it then is we're having fun together. Then it is something, it's a good thing. If I went with the last half of it, then I would be doing something wrong and taking up. How could I ever have admired somebody like Howard Stern or you know, Jack? I mean, this jackass is really. We have 5 more minutes for something. You tell me whatever it is. So anyway, basically, the direction of the art of my life was inspired at that point. And when I had a religious revelation, then I decided.
Tell us about your religious revelation. I think that's a great tip.
Well, that's why we didn't air the whole thing of this.
No, that's
I always.
You had a partial religious.
No, I'd have to say it completely. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, I think that our minds are molded by television.